Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stampin' Gala. It looks like I was having some difficulties, some technical difficulties, but I do want to welcome everyone. And I need to go back over everything that I talked about. Today we're making these three projects. I think you're going to like them. They're absolutely stunning. What do you think? I love them. These two beautiful cards. And then I have this treat bag that is actually 3¼ by 2 by 5. So I absolutely love these projects. The pretty thing about the stunning part of these projects is actually the designer series paper. It practically does all of the work for you. You can just cut a piece of this designer series paper and add a sentiment and you're good to go. So those are the projects that we're doing today. And I do want to tell you that my Christmas retreat I opened registration for this, and this is in October 8th and 9th. However, we do come in a day early. A lot of people do. And the ones that come in early, we do a bingo. So it's a lot of fun. Anyway, it's at the beautiful Hilton Garden Inn in Findlay, Ohio. People are already registering, and I'm sure it's going to fill up. And I can't believe it. I even have people coming from Calgary, Alberta, so that's kind of exciting. And I have people coming all the way from Arizona and California and all the way up to Massachusetts. So if you're interested, you want to register early because it is limited space. Okay. So there you go. Now the bingo that I'm having on the 18th of March is already, the registration has closed. So you can expect those packets to be in the mail in about 10 days. Okay, so there you have that. Okay, I do have some of the Easter Create a la carte projects or kits still available. They're $42 if you're interested. Let me grab them real quick. I think I have about 10 of these left. I have this cute little treat holder, and I have cards. Okay, there's two of them, and here's the other two. And I think they're absolutely stunning. Now, these projects, the kit is $42. That includes shipping, but it does include a whole pack of the designer series paper that is $15. Plus, it includes a half a bolt of ribbon and embellishments. So it's everything you need except for the stamp set. So if you're interested, please let me know. I see that, Ella. I'm so glad. Please let me know, and I will get a kit out to you. Okay? All right. So one other thing I wanted to show you is I hope you ladies are enjoying my Simple Sunday and Makeover Monday. I sure do love doing this series. I especially love the inside of this one. So I hope you're liking them, and I will make sure that I continue that. All right, the winner for the drawing today for sharing my video is Diana Boone. So Diana, please get me your address. I'm sure I don't have it. And anyway, I'll get you a prize out right away. Okay, so the first card we're going to make, and before it went live, I didn't know I was having difficulties. It is this card right here. And so it is the Magenta Madness. Now, this is a color that is one of the 2020 to 2022 in colors that will be discontinued this month, actually, until supplies last. So that means if you want any of these colors in cardstock, markers, blends, ink pads, DSP, re-inkers, you really need to get them because when they're gone, they're gone. And as soon as they announce it, they're going to be gone. It's too late. So anyway, they're Magenta Madness, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, and there's one other color, and I cannot think of, Bumblebee. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so this is 11 by 4¼ and it's scored at 5½. So you're just going to fold that over. Now, before I went live, well, I thought I was live. I had a little hiccup here, and I did glue something together, but I want to show you what I did. We have a piece of gold foil here and also a piece of the DSP. And on the front of the card, I have this beautiful, I, don't- I guess, leaves, that a branch of leaves. But what I did was I cut it out of the back piece of this gold to save on paper. Okay, save on the gold paper. So I wanted to point that out to you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this down now. All right, now Ella, I see you guys are coming again. I'm so happy. All right, so we're going to put this down. And ladies, if you want these make and takes, please make sure you place your order by this Saturday of $35 or more, and I'll be sure to get these make and takes out to you. Okay? Slid a little bit. Let me make sure it's straight. All right, there we go. Okay, so then next we have two pieces, another piece of gold foil and a piece of basic white, and I did emboss this with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. And if I weren't doing a video now, I would probably cut something out of this. So just so you know, but for now, I'm just gonna adhere them together. And by the way, ladies, I already have these dimensions on my blog. So it's ready to download the free PDF. And also, I got a call just a little while ago when a new lady wanted to join my team. So I'm so excited about that. And she said, so do we get a discount on your PDFs? And I said, actually, you get them for free. So ladies, if, yeah, it's magenta. You can't tell. It really is. I don't know why it's showing up. But anyway, yeah, anybody who joins my team gets my PDFs for free. So if you're interested in joining as a hobbyist or a business builder, I would love to have you on my team. Okay, so we're going to put this down and get it centered. I think I'll do it this way. I can tell if it's centered a little bit better. It's a little bit high, but that's okay. All right, so then what I'm going to do is take this piece and I'm just going to put it right on here. But I like it to be a little bit, flowy. So I am using glue dots to put this down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just put these in the biggest spots here so you can't see it. Okay. I really do love these cards. They're so pretty in person. Yeah, it does look red on camera, but it is a hot pink, I assure you. Okay, so we're going to put this down just like this and just kind of push on the parts that have the glue dots, see? And then they're still lifted a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to take the happy birthday and let me see, yeah. Okay, and Versamark. And the happy birthday is in the set as well. And I hope I got this straight. Can't tell right now. Looks pretty good. I hit it. Okay, so then we're going to heat this up. Oh. There it goes, finally. So now I got to turn it around so I don't burn my fingers. Okay. All right, so I have Happy Birthday here. So then I have a piece of Magenta Madness that I'm going to place on here, and I'm just going to trim it off. I couldn't get it the exact size. Let me see. I have another one here that I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to trim a little bit off with my small trimmer just to make sure I have it how I want it. Let me see if I have this good. Yep, and I can just trim it down. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. There is a suite for this. I'm not sure what page it's on, but it is absolutely beautiful. All right, so what I'm going to do is just glue this like right and get it even with the top and this side. See what I mean? I got it even with this side and on the top. And I'll just trim the bottom part off and the side as well. It's easy that way. That's a good idea, Marianne. All right, so let me just trim this a tiny bit, maybe a tiny bit more. That's perfect. See how I have it perfect on both sides? And now I'm just going to trim it off this way. So let me stick this back in here and get it how I want it. And oh my gosh, it is perfect. Couldn't be any better. See that? All right, so now this is going to go on dimensionals right here. Now, here we go. Hey, Tina and Maureen. Maureen, I'm glad you liked your card. Both Tina and Maureen are on my team, and they just got promoted. So I'm excited for them. So there we go. All right, like that. So we're going to get the gold ribbon here, and we're going to tie a bow. Both of those ladies are so special to me. I'm so happy they're on my team. Okay, so we're going to trim this off. All right, see how nice of a bow that makes? I love it. Okay, we need another glue dot. It's going to go right here. All right, and then we need the brass butterflies, which I just love these. And I'm not even a butterfly fan, but I love these. Let me see. Use this. So here is the outside of your card. Isn't it fast? I just love it. Okay, so now the inside, we have two pieces of basic white. One is, let me see, 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and the smaller one is 5 by 3 3/4. So we're just going to put these two together. Oh shoot, I should have measured those first, and I didn't. So I got to make sure they're the right size. Sometimes I cut them longer and just trim them off, but I'm pretty good at trimming, so we'll be okay. Okay, so then these two I'm going to put together, and they're definitely going to need to be trimmed. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of here. And this has to be exactly 3 3/4. So let me grab my trimmer. I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger than 3 3/4, so I make sure I have a perfect straight edge on the other side. Yep. So this should do it. Let me see. Yep, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put glue across here, and I'm going to leave a little opening there. And the reason being is I'm going to tuck some leaves in there. So we're going to go put that down like that. And then I cut some extra little leaves off from that little piece there. I did another one. So I'm just going to kind of play with this. And I don't want the bottom poking out, so I'm just going to cut that off. Put a little glue on the back. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the messages. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this down. Okay. So here is your first card. I hope you like these. Okay. Vicki, when are you moving to Windsor? All right, so your second project here is this right here. I just love it. And that's what the inside looks like. Isn't that beautiful, that little image? Okay, so this one is the other orientation. This is what they call the landscape orientation. Yes, it is the gold shimmer ribbon. And unfortunately, it's discontinued, but you will get it if you make a purchase, you get it in the make and takes. You can use any gold ribbon. Okay, so this was 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. All right. So now I did the same thing here that I did on the other card. The next two layers are gold and the basic white, and I cut that out as well. So I have another one of these. Even if you don't have, if you're not using it at that time, cut something out of it so you save on your gold paper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm going to put some little dots on the areas in here to make sure that they don't lift. All right, so let me put this down here. And then this one is up on dimensionals. So we're going to go ahead and put this on dimensionals. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you like them. Oops. These really are pretty cards, but like I said, they're so easy because of the DSP. And this DSP will be discontinued as well. And it is some of the prettiest paper I absolutely love it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. Okay, just like that. Now the next layer, we have a piece of gold, and this is 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. And then I have a piece of the DSP. I'm going to line this up right up there. All right, so let me put that on. I'll do it like this. Nope, I'm going to do it like this. I want as much of the magenta madness shown as possible. So just get it even on the top and the sides. And then I'm going to add a piece of the stripe pattern that's in this paper. And this is 3/4 of an inch by 4. So we're going to glue this down, and we're going to make sure that it has the same border as the other one. Okay, so if it doesn't come exactly together, that's okay, because it's going to be covered with ribbon. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a difference there, but like I said, that's okay, because we're going to take the ribbon and tie a bow around this. I wish they kept this ribbon. It is so pretty. Makes the prettiest bows, doesn't it? Real puffy. Okay, so there it is so far. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now what we're going to do is put dimensionals on this one. Well, Sharon, I'm glad you're here. Tony's doing well. Thanks for asking, Linda. I met Linda for the first time on my cruise. Super nice lady. And I did get the information back from Royal Caribbean, so that is going to be posted hopefully this weekend. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this down here. All right. So, so pretty. And you know, I forgot to grab a piece of scrap paper. Let me see. Well, this will do. Let me just cut it. Nope, that's the... Okay, so now we have to do the thanks. Here's the thanks right here. All right, so we're going to do that as well with Versamark. I think I might be the messiest crafter ever. Isn't that funny, Maureen? I don't know how I got really good at it, but I did, and I'm glad. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle that. Make sure you get any excess off, because if you don't, you won't be happy with the results. Okay, so we're going to heat this up. And then we are die cutting it with the Hippo and Friends dies. So we're die cutting it with that one, okay? It's the smallest one in this grouping. Then I use the next one for the gold. So I already did that for you, as you can see here. So what we're going to do is put these two. Oh my goodness, I cut out the wrong one. I have to cut another one out. Actually, I didn't even cut it. I cut this out of a scrap piece of gold. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'll be right back. And look at here, I can show you a little trick. I took that bigger one and laid this on it, and now look, I have a little frame that it's in there perfectly. I can use this for another project, which I will. Okay, so we're going to take these two. That is the perfect frame, and it's beautiful. Okay, so this is going to go on here with dimensionals. You know, I don't get that either, Peggy. Ladies, did you happen to see the fantastic sale that's going on for March? The mini die cut machine is 20% off, so it's only $48. And there's a number of bundles that are 20% off too. I put it out in my newsletter. If you missed it, if you go to my blog, and yesterday's post, it was the eclectic garden. Down at the bottom of that post, it has a link to my newsletter, so you can download, and it's right there. So you can see the items that are 20% off. So it's a good deal. You might want to check that out. All right, so we're going to glue this down. Okay. And this is going to go right here. All right. I just think that's so pretty. We're going to add one of the butterflies. These butterflies will be discontinued as well. So if you like these little butterflies, another thing that I like about these is they're real thin, so they won't, you know, cause you extra postage if that was all you had on your card. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, so I had cut this out. So I'm going to take a couple of the leaves off of here and use them for this purpose, okay? So I'm just going to tear that off, and let me see. I'll just cut these. You don't have to use the whole thing. And then for this one, I'm just going to trim that off. No one will ever know. Okay, so we're going to, let me see, we'll stick these in here just like that. I might have to lift this up because the dimensionals are in the way. Okay, just let me get some glue on the back of here. And then I'm going to put one right here, okay? Oh, is that right, Tina? We'll have to have a contest, like a chili cook-off. Okay, so that's the outside of the card. Now let me show you the inside of the card. You know, I didn't even like this stamp set, but I tell you what, if I would have discovered this before, I would definitely be using this more often. I'm using magenta, and what I'm going to do is take this stamp and watch how pretty this is. Nancy, that's my I'm in the basement and my dishwasher is running and the pipe is for the drain is right by me. I shouldn't have the washing machine too. Okay, isn't that pretty? I just love that. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, and then we're going to take the pear pizzazz. I want to close that because I know I'll get it on everything. And I'm going to put a couple of leaves on here. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and then this time I'm going to do this right. I'm going to put these two together, and I probably don't even need to trim them this time since I remembered. All right, so we're going to put some, oh good, Ruth, I'm glad you like it. Oops, I got something on here. Let me get it off. Here comes the water again, Nancy. It must be draining up there. And it's funny because I have second floor laundry, so it's upstairs where the bedrooms are, and I'm all the way in the basement. Okay, so we put those two together. Then this is going to go down here, just like I said. All right. Oops. Of course, I get glue on me. So remember, ladies, I already have the PDF on my blog. Aren't you guys proud of me? I did it early. I did it this morning. I made the projects yesterday. I love the frames too. Framelets, or dies, I should say. Okay, and that side is good, but I'll tell you, look at the little piece here that makes a difference. It's that little. Okay, so this is going to be put together here. Doesn't that make a stunning inside? And I have lots of people that tell me, oh, I love when you put stuff on the inside because then I don't have to think of more stuff to write. I am feeling better. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to put this on the inside. You're not seeing this on my blog. Okay, well, when I get off, I will make sure it's published. It was supposed to be published already. I set it for 7 o'clock today. I wonder if it's 7 o'clock, if it's in a different time zone. So anyway, here is your second card. Okay. All right. And finally, this is the last project. And I hope you like this one. And let me show you. It opens up like that. So it has enough space to put some nice treats in here. Okay. All right. So let me grab this. And I am going to show something else. There goes my son. Hold on one second. All right. Okay, so this is 11 by 7, and it's scored at, I'll put it this way, 2, oh gosh, I can't even see, 2, 5 1/4, 7 1/4, and 10 1/2, and then you turn it and score it at 2. Okay, you'll see in just a second. So we're going to fold on all the score lines. Okay, and then I'm going to show you something I did afterwards. So let me turn it over so I can see it better on this side. Okay, so we're going to cut this little triangle out, and we're going to angle this here and angle this tab here. So I think you can see that. And I'll get a piece of paper and get this so you can see it better. I have a piece of cardboard here that you can see it better. See that? Okay, so now I'm going to cut up here. And there's like a little score bump, so I'm going to cut that little score bump out. See, just that little piece. Same thing here. I'm just cutting up to the score line, the intersecting score line. Okay, so it looks like that. And you see all of these flip up. Okay, so I think you can see it better like that. Okay, so now we're going to put some glue on this tab right here. And all we're going to do is fold this over, just like that. And it fits it, I mean, it lands exactly. I shouldn't say that because it just slipped a little bit. Okay, there. Okay, so there you have that. So it, all right, now what I want to do is show you. These are the sides. Can you see the side here and the side here? I'm just going to fold it like that. And I'm going to show you I did the lazy way out. Let me grab this. So what I did, since these are 2 inches, the sides, I'm just laying it there. See how it comes right there, 2 inches? I'm going to lightly push on this about an inch from coming to the bottom. Then I'm going to push it this way. And now that is at 3 1/4 and 5 1/4. So at 4 1/4, I'm going to lightly press on that side. It just helps the bag go in, fold in easier. Okay, I could have done that before, but it's just as easy to do it now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to push the bottom in, the sides first, and find where your seam is, which is right here. So that will be the back. That will go next, and then finally the front will go last. So the front one, we're going to put some glue on, and then just fold it over. And just make sure that it's squared up really good. And then just take something and push it in there so you make sure it connects well. Okay, it didn't. I'm going to add a little bit more glue in there and get it very well. There, that'll do it. Okay, so again, here is the back. So I want to make sure I have that in the back. Then what I did was this is 3 1/4 inches wide. That's funny, Vicki. Okay, so now I have a piece of cardstock here that's 3 3/8 wide. So it is 1/8 of an inch wider. Oh, no, I didn't do it. Oh, yes, it is. 3 1/8 inch wider. And then this is 4. And then what I did was I took a die that, have you ladies seen our slim card dies? I took this one right here and I just line this up me show you. I just lined it up in the die cutting machine and made it even, and I just cut it out, okay? So anyway, then I put a score line at 2.5, or no, 2.25 inches up. So then I just went like that, okay? So this is gonna go on just like this, okay? So I'm gonna put some glue back here, and I'm gonna make sure I have the back again, which is this side. I'm going to line it up so it goes, you don't want it to go all the way to the, I'll show you in just a second. It's like 1/8 of an inch or less from the fold line. See, there's the fold line. Okay. And then I'm just going to put, where did they go? I have some, I just had them. Here they are. These are the little, let me see, they're Velcro, and I get them at Joann's. They're small and they're real thin. You get 56 in a set. So anyway, what I do is just cut a set off. I'm going to cut 2 of them because I'm going to put 2 of them on here. And then I take the little plastic cover off. See that? And that part is sticky now. And same thing here. And these things stick to your fingers. I'm going to put 1 there. And same thing with the other side. Take the plastic coating off. And right there. Okay. So anyway, we're going to squeeze that shut and then just fold that over and just hold it. And then you have your closure. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm going to put a glue dot right there to hold the ribbon in place. And I'll show you why in just a second. Right there. Okay. And why I'm doing that is I'm going to put this on right here. It'll make it easy. It'll make it easier on me to tie this bow because it's not really catching on anything. If that makes sense. So we're going to bring this around and tie the bow right in front, or right in the middle, I should say. See what I mean? It's kind of difficult. I did try it with just a piece of ribbon around it and then connected the bow. It just didn't look as good. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's stuck to this. I'll have to close this again. And then trim this off. Okay, isn't that pretty? All right, so now we're going to stamp Just For You. And Just For You is from the Ranunculus Romance, which is right here, okay? Now, when I heard this name, I thought, oh my gosh, is that a funny name? But I have a friend that comes to my classes, and she is a floral designer, and she said it's the name of a flower. So I guess Stampin' Up! Knows what they're doing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this down. Hopefully I got this straight. So ladies, if you would like one of the sets of the Create a la carte for It was February. Wait, January. It's the Easter set. Oh no, February. Oh my gosh, it's already March. Um, it's $42 and it's absolutely stunning. Okay, so there you have it. So now we're going to just trim this down and get this on this gold piece. So let me just trim this to how I want this. Let me see. We'll go about right there. And then we can always trim up the gold piece. It really doesn't matter the size on this. Okay, so we're going to put this down here and I'll just trim off the rest of the gold. Okay. So ladies, if you want to see the create a la carte that I have kits available for, let me know. If you join late, I can show them again. And I think I have about 10 kits available. So if you're interested, let me know. And I'm sure they'll go fast because my cruise kits flew out the door. In fact, I had to recut them. And I have 2 more cruise kits left as well. So if you're interested in a cruise kit, let me know. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Susie. All right, so we're going to put this right here, and that's going to go on dimensionals as well. I will definitely show you. And you guys should see the ones for March. I have 3 of them made, and they are stunning. Probably some of the prettiest ones I've made. Okay, so of course we need a little brass butterfly. And then we're going to add some leaves to the top. Oh, they like stick to this thing. There's one, and I'm going to put some on the DSP. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, so let me cut some of these leaves, and then we'll be done with this project. So let me just cut this off here. All right, we're going to add some glue to the back of this. Slide this under. Slide this under. Oop. Why is it that it'll stick to your fingers more than the project itself? Oop. Okay, so here are your projects today. The 2 bags, aren't they pretty? I just love them. And then we have the 2 greeting cards. Here's the birthday card. And then, of course, here is the thank you card. Okay, so if you would like these make and takes, please place your order by Saturday using this host code, so I know that's what you're intending it to go for, because I do have other things going. And I will make sure that you get these make and takes in the mail. All right, so let me just show you really quickly the create a la carte for this month that is already closed, but I have 10 kits available. So this is a little treat holder. We have this beautiful card here. Another card. We have 5 Easter cards. Okay, and finally the last one. So this is $42. It includes shipping. You get a full pack of this DSP, which has the gold metallic in it. It's $15 for just that, but it's included in the kit. You also get a half a roll of this ribbon and the embellishments and everything you need to make it. The only thing and everything is cut and packaged for you. The only thing it doesn't have is a stamp set, so you want to get that. So anyway, this is $42. Send me a private message if you know that you would like that, and I will send you an invoice. I do have 2 cruise kits available as well. So if you like those, let me know. Okay, so ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you next week. Bye-bye.